regardless of whether we won last year or not, you know, every year you go out in championship, you know, you're there to be knocked down. It's ultimately down to your performance levels. If you get those right, if you get your attitude right, you know, you'll give yourself a chance. We've come through the winter well, boys were in good shape, they looked after themselves well, and they still had buckets of appetite and hunger for the game.
If we play to our potential and we find our rhythm, we can be a match for anyone. But obviously the secret throughout championship is going to be to be able to do that for long sustained periods. The training environment has been a hugely enjoyable one. Lads are hugely committed. There's great competition within the squad, and overall it's been a really good few weeks for us.
There is a lot of youth around the panel, and I suppose when we went into the league, one of the big things we wanted to do was find out whether these fellas would match up or not, you know, and they've had a decent enough league, so we'd hope then that going forward we'll get the same again and see where they go.
Obviously we suffered a couple of heavy defeats in the championship last year, and we wanted to, I suppose, use the league to, I suppose, put a better defensive structure in place. Maybe at times during the league we struggled to get that balance quite right. We would feel we've plenty of attacking talent in the team, but obviously to be defensively more solid than we were at times last year.
The league was very good for us. We had a few competitive matches in it. We found a few new players in the league, and that's really what we were trying to achieve. Please God, Tim O'Mahony and Shane Kingston, and those can rise to another level. Niall O'Leary, one or two more players we would hope to have strengthened our panel this year, and I think we have.
We have a very good record against Waterford in the championship over the last number of years at underage and at senior level, and we've banked a really good 6 weeks of quality training, and we'd be very confident that we'll put in a very strong performance in Walsh Park on the 12th.
It's fantastic to have Championship Hurling coming to Walsh Park and coming to Waterford. One, I suppose, to give us, you know, the same chance as everybody else, in the sense of having 2 home games, and I suppose in the bigger picture then it gets a lot of kids championship fever around the county. That means kids are, you know, talking about hurling, wanting to go out and play hurling, so there's a bigger picture there too, so it's great.
We've consigned the league to the dustbin now at this stage. There's no point looking back at it, and it's all about the championship. It was all about the championship for us anyway. Our main goal, I suppose, really is to try and get back to a Munster final, and that's still there for us.
You still think you're a young fella, but when you're asked to do things like this, you can realise that you're on the other side of the fence now, you know. 4 out of my first 6 years we played 1 game, we were gone. And it's hard to develop as a team or as a player, I suppose, in that circumstances. With the games and the way it's set up, everyone's getting a fair crack at the whip, from 2 home games, 2 away games. I think it's a great system.
The tickets are online since the 24th of April. There's no change from 2018. There's a great package there for parents and for children. There's an unbelievable history. There's great rivalry, and players like to have it on their CV to say, look, we won a Munster Senior Hurling or Senior Football Championship medal.